Love me some Thorny Switch. Good morning, Thorny. How are you? So if you're new to the show, last couple of weeks have been kind of tumultuous between me and one of the listeners. Her name is Thorny's son, Switch. I see you, Thorny's son. So it's been it's been kind of rough. Our relationship has been kind of rough over the last couple of weeks, but we starting off on a new leaf on this Monday, March 13th. Good morning, Thorny. Yeah. Thorny Switch says, laugh out loud, I heard North Carolina Central and thought of you, Griff. Yeah, one of the Stewies in here attended North Carolina Central. Did he go to Central? Did Griff go to Central? Or did he go to A&T? I don't know. There's somebody else in there. Oh, that's my man, Brother Goff. Brother Goff went to North Carolina A&T, so I'm not sure exactly which is which. From Griff, North Carolina Central 27-8 this year, I believe. Well, they may get past this UC Davis team, but you can believe all you want. You can pray to baby Jesus for about 2-3 days straight, and they're not going to beat no Kansas. Now, you know what? I'm going to root for them. And you know what? I take that back kind of to a degree. I walk that back a little bit. I mean, miracles happen. At some point, a 16 seed is going to beat a number 1 seed, right? In our lifetimes, maybe. Maybe not. But we still going to root for them, though. We still going to root for the upset. What was it, a couple of years ago? What was it, Norfolk State, I believe. A couple of years ago, Norfolk State played the number 1 team in the tournament that year. Pretty good up until like the end of the third quarter, and then they kind of, ran away with it. But they were game. South Carolina State, my university played in the tournament back in like 1988 against Duke, and we hung with Duke for about 2.5 quarters. What's the team in D.C.? Washington. Is it Maryland Eastern Shore? I think it's Maryland Eastern Shore. A couple of years ago, they were one of the top teams in the MEAC, and they used to give these teams, or the number 1 seeded team that they played in the tournament, they used to give them fits for about a quarter and a half, 2 quarters. The problem with the tournament, man, is it's not really a problem with the tournament. The problem with the smaller teams is they just don't have the depth. Like the guys on the benches for Kansas and North Carolina and Duke, the guys that are on the bench, they can come in and be a starter and are, infinitely better than a lot of the guys, that start, or most of the guys that start for the small schools. So usually what happens is maybe they'll stay in it a quarter, maybe a quarter and a half, and then, just the depth on the bench usually takes over. And that's the same way in football. Same way in basketball, to a much larger degree in football, obviously. But in basketball, man, you can get 5 cats that can run and jump and block some shots and make some shots. But just that depth just takes over at some point in the damn game, man. From Rough Buff, this year's tourney is wide open. Anyone can win. No clear favorites. I agree. The top 4 seeds, man, from what I understand, and looking at the research and talking about these teams and looking at their records or whatever, the top 4 teams could win. Some of these number 2 seeds, when you talk about Kentucky and Arizona, been playing great this year as well, can win. Louisville, obviously, and Duke's a number 2 seed as well. So you got 8 teams, like all 8 of the 1s and 2 seeds, I think, are going to be in play for this thing. And then even some of the number 3 seeds like Baylor and Oregon and Florida State and UCLA. A lot of people talking about UCLA and this Lonzo Ball kid, man, and how big-time players make big-time plays. They step up in big-time situations like this. And if Lonzo Ball is as good as everybody's saying that he is, like a franchise-type player, maybe he can put UCLA on his back, man, for 4 or 5 games, man, and shock the world. And, I mean, they're number 3 seed, so would it be that much of a shock? This kid is nice. I've seen Lonzo Ball play maybe 4 times this year. This kid is nice. Reminds me of Jason Kidd. Okay, and everybody says that. That's not nothing new. But if he's that type of player where they talking about being the first, second, third pick in the draft, with this pedigree, man, and everybody's comparing him to Jason Kidd, maybe they can shock the world. Maybe UCLA can do some big things in the tournament. I cannot wait to see. Oh, here's a message, a post from the Big Apple Bastard. Here go this shit again. Here go this. Early on Monday morning. Something with the Big Apple Bastard. If you're new to the show, Big Apple Bastard is one of the Stewies. Very, very cantankerous, ornery type of individual. Let's see what this Big Apple Bastard has to say. Syracuse getting railroaded by the establishment. Man, shut up. Man, shut up. I almost don't want to even finish reading this, but I'm going to go ahead and finish reading it, It says Syracuse getting railroaded by the establishment. By the way, Big Apple Bastard, I guess, is a fan of all the New York teams. Even though Syracuse technically in a New York City team. Syracuse might as well be in freaking Canada. But anyway, Syracuse getting railroaded by the establishment since the supposed to be a people show, or since this is supposed to be the people show, you should be calling BS, Doug, instead of cackling, shaking my damn head. Cackle, 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 cackle. Cackle, cackle, cackle. Yeah, I'm going to keep cackling. Old punk-ass, disrespectful Jim Boeheim last week calling out the ACC. You new to the ACC family. Keep your mouth shut. You the Big Apple Bastard. The Big Apple Bastard is New York City, the 5 boroughs. Syracuse is damn Canada. Anyway, unless you're talking about St. John, stop showing love to Syracuse. That's freaking Ontario. Syracuse getting railroaded. I just read you their resume. They lost to a bunch of scrubs. I'm not going to get upset. Hey, good morning to you, Big Apple Bastard. From Gerald, War Damn Eagle says, I hate teams that run zone the whole damn game. Yeah, I heard this morning on Mike and Mike on the Puppet Factory. If you're new to the show, the Puppet Factory is ESPN. They had Bomani Jones on there, our boy Bomani Jones. And Bomani Jones was saying the same thing, that he hates Syracuse because they run zone. They run zone the entire game. And, what did Bomani say? He says zone is for cowards. Yeah, Syracuse is a bunch of cowards. Right. Zone is for cowards. Like what Division I top program, like one of the highly regarded top program that sends a lot of guys to the NBA. Syracuse sends a lot of players to the NBA. What other team, what other top regarded like traditional historical power in college basketball runs a freaking zone the entire game? Nobody I can think of. Nobody. Punk-ass Jim Boeheim and old crying ass about the ACC in Greensboro wanting to play in the Barclays Center run a goddamn zone the entire game. F you. Yeah. From Grego, is Jay Fishing here? Syracuse is his team. Yeah, playing in NIT. From Gerald War Damn Eagle, AJ alleged took money on a booster, offered money for an autograph, and Deion screwed Dez up. But when asked, Dez lied about it. How you know Dez lied about it? You got any proof that what he was saying was a lie? From Griff. What are you even talking about? AJ alleged took money, a booster, and talking about some type of football, under-table dealings or whatever. Griff, ironically, they play UNC Greensboro in the NIT. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. From Angry Black Man. Oh, here goes another curmudgeon. Big Apple Bastard, Angry Black Man, Choochie sometimes. We had to suspend a guy's account forever. I can't even remember his name right now, but we had to suspend. Like, they all in the same family. They like first and second cousins, just mad. Curmudgeons. Let's see what the Angry Black Man has to say on a Monday. Maybe he's turned a new leaf himself. He says, feeling good about the Lakers, bruh. They got a future in the lottery in the cellar of their division. Hey, man, it's Monday. Why are you bringing up old shit? Where did that even come from? Nobody said anything about the Waterhead. Did I say anything about the... No, I didn't say a word about the Los Angeles Lakers. You bringing up old shit, man. Please. All right, what made you bring up the Lakers? If you're new to the show, I'm a Lakers fan. But I didn't bring up the Lakers. Did anybody say anything about the Lakers? Huh? We were talking college basketball all morning long. And you just conveniently, haphazardly, just brought up the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan. Did you just bring up the Lakers just because? Damn, angry black man. Why are you so damn angry? If you want to bring up an arbitrary fact about the Lakers, bring up them 16 world championships. We like Ric Flair in this bitch. Yay. Just arbitrarily bringing up stuff. Bring up the 16 world championships. We like the nature boy of the NBA. 16-time world champion. Bring that up. If you want to bring up arbitrary little points about the Lakers from nowhere. Where'd you get that from? You pulled that out your ass. Come on, man. Let's stay focused now. We talking college basketball. No need to bring up the Lakers. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Juan unsubscribe cruise. New York and Syracuse fan. Hey, Juan, good morning to you, sir. Please don't unsubscribe from the show. Hey, this ain't nothing but comedy, like that comedian said. This ain't nothing but healthy conversation. Please don't subscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. Juan Cruz says, again, our host is out of touch with everything outside of the Southeast. While Syracuse is 4 hours from New York City, a lot of folks that live here are either alum or their kids went to school there. I understand that. My first cousin's daughter just graduated from Syracuse last year. I understand that. Damn. Don't take this so personal. Your coach is the one that came talking all that cash shit last week about Greensboro and about ACC. He started it. How about that? Back in 3 minutes.
Cool kid. I had a dream that I could be without you. Oh, I'm for real and I could even can't you see without you. Kiss something to eat without you. Oh, be free without you. Back then I woke up right next to you. She's the better lover. I don't think that shit is fair. But she loving on me even when I'm not even aware. I could never understand it. I could never really care. But I really, really need it. I would die if she ain't there. No, I'm not the perfect nigga, but I'm realer than a lot. I couldn't play with you too long, so I went and got a rock. We were never at the bottom, but we closer to the top. And I fought with you the long way, cause you think I could pop. If I hurt you, don't leave no